What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily horoscope for Wednesday, April 14th, 2021. Brian here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Special day for me, so I wanted to share this video with YouTube. This is the year anniversary of me putting out a daily video horoscope every day. I do the weeklies too, but this is a cool milestone for me. I've come a long way. You can go back to the first video on this channel and watch that first horoscope. It was clunky. I'm a little embarrassed about it, but nonetheless, I've progressed to this point of having this office, this set, having all of you here, and I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful for the people on YouTube or Facebook who have seen, or Twitter. I'm especially grateful for the members on the site. I'm especially grateful for anybody who's bought a chart reading from me or just tunes in whenever I post. It's a huge blessing for me to do this work, to put this message out there, and to just receive the love and support that I've been shown from so many of you. And this is my time to give thanks on a special day for me. It's almost like a birthday. So I'm excited to see where it goes. Last year, I missed 2 videos throughout the whole year. I went on a vacation to Colorado in December, and I didn't get 2 videos out there. And my Saturn in Capricorn is like, you're better than that. You can show up. So I am going to do everything in my power to make sure that one thing I don't do over this next year till next April 14th is miss a video. So I take great pride in this daily, doing the weekly stuff as well, and all the other content that I put out. I truly am grateful for everyone who takes this message in, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, it's my mom's birthday, so I want to give a shout out to my mom. Happy birthday. She turned 60 today. What a cool milestone for her. And I love her so much, and she's been such a rock in my life, and she's been so supportive, especially over these last few years, just letting me be me. And I couldn't ask for anything more from my mom than just to support me in my own truth and my own identity. And I'm so grateful for her. Without her, really, a lot of this wouldn't be possible. So much gratitude and thanks, and a happy birthday to my mother, who will likely not watch this, even though she subscribes to my site, and maybe she will. And if you do, Mom, I love you very much, and happy birthday. All right, let's jump into the horoscope for today. Got the thanks out of the way, the gratefulness, the gratitude, and I also, I'm very grateful for Spirit for putting me on this mission, on this journey, and I thank Spirit every day for that. So the utmost gratefulness for all that is here right now. And I hope you're feeling grateful too. Today we got Venus coming into Taurus, plus 11 for Venus. Boom. What's up, Saturn? Plus 8. This is a great day. Look at these scores. We got a moon exalted. We got the sun exalted. These are powerful times. Big stars there. Mercury sharing reception with Mars. Great scores. So it's a very empowering day. We look at Venus coming into Taurus. Venus in Taurus is a very beautiful time. It's going to slow some things down, and we are getting these degrees with the sun. We're getting 2 degrees in a day. Technically, yes, it's only moving 1, but we're getting the energy of 2 every day. So there is this aspect of getting a lot of energy on the daily and switching it into another gear every day. But this Venus in Taurus is going to slow down, and it's going to slow down for the things that you value, for the relationship to yourself. This is a great time with Venus in Taurus to really focus on the relationship to yourself and how to build confidence with where you're progressing and where you're going right now, and to own it and to love yourself and to see all the beauty that this physical world does have to offer us, because a lot of it is within ourselves, and having that confidence and that stability to love ourselves through whatever the world is going through is so important in this time. And we have that sun at 25 degrees today, which is a very high spiritual degree. So this is a big upgrade that we're going to be feeling about what we really value, what we really desire. That kind of looks like a heart. You know what? It should be. We do have Venus finally breaking away from the sun, so we're almost going to start to see Venus as the evening star very soon, which is lovely. There's a lot of information coming in about how we treat ourselves, what we are going in the direction of defining for our lives right now. Today's where we really ground out in our unique and individual values. That Venus is going to start approaching Uranus. Uranus wants you to be truly uniquely you and to value that and to love yourself for all your unique perceptions of this physical world. And this Venus is going to help bring that out, help show that. It does have to go through some squares to Saturn, but it's a great time to really find your self-worth and confidence right now and to define that path that you want to be grounded and secure in moving forward. And I would say Spirit's talking big and loud for you to have the courage to do that with the sun in Aries at 25 degrees. We also look at Mercury coming into 20 degrees. It's going to semi-sextile Neptune here at 21 Pisces. And, a lot of people overlook semi-sextiles, and they are kind of like the Leo King who said it was kind of like a blind spot. And I totally agree with that. It is this blind spot that we often miss. And I think we're going to be getting a lot of messages on what parts of our reality we really want to value today and what we want to hold on to and what really is of value and what isn't in our lives. Money starts to be brought up big. What is money doing? Where's it going? And how can we sort of define what we do with it? I think is important to consider and look at. Also, Venus semi-sextile to Neptune. Do not get your mind spelled thinking that you have to define your life based on what the media says. That's a very strong media presence with Neptune in this third decan of Pisces. There is so much false propaganda out there, and it comes through what everybody watches, mainstream sources. Don't lose yourself in what's coming through a black screen. Try to tap into the real truths of life, the real inner knowing, what's coming up, where you're being guided. Define your reality, understand where you want to go based on a bigger calling to the universe, to your soul mission here, not what the television is telling you have to define your life by. It's just a projection. So that moon is going to finish up here in Taurus today. It's going to square Jupiter. But that Jupiter is also in sextile to the sun today. So we are really grounding out in what we do value and what brings us comfort and sovereignty and a sense of real value and worth in this world and what makes us feel good. And I think that the more we can expand the frequency, uplift ourselves, and have the belief that we can have a physical world that we want. We can have all the things we desire as long as we're in our own truth and going in that direction. We can make it possible. And I think today's a big reminder of that, is that there's big gifts by being in a very high frequency right now with Jupiter at 25 degrees, the sun at 25 degrees. This is taking you to the next level in your own spiritual growth, in your own raising of vibration. We are as a collective all in this place right now where we can raise our vibration to the highest frequency that we could possibly in this moment. It's a beautiful time for that gift, and that's where we're expanding, is through our individuality, our individuated state, to rebel for what's true to you as an individual and not be forced into values that are not of your own. And that's a great reminder with this Venus coming into Taurus today. Are you doing things that you don't like and value? Are you in relationships that you do not want to be in or do not value? Why? Why are you not defining the life you want? Venus is our relationship planet, but I do believe in Taurus, it's more focused on the relationship to ourself. So we want to make sure that we feel strong within ourselves to define a path forward today, to listen to a higher calling, to go in the direction that is unique and individuated and is in a place of a high frequency, and to connect with other people that are finding that sovereignty and that relationship to self so that we can really have that union and especially with Juno at 24 degrees, making great aspects to the sun and Jupiter. The greatest gift is being in relations or friendship or groups of people right now that have a similar commonality within their belief of where humanity is going. And it's hard right now. Their beliefs are everywhere. Beliefs are rampant. And it's funny too, because I put out on Twitter last week, Jupiter has 79 moons, in case anybody was wondering. If you ever wondered too why people are so emotional about their beliefs, or why Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, that's a lot of moons. So if we ever were to live inside of the gas giant Jupiter, I don't know if you've ever seen Jupiter Ascending, but they do live inside of Jupiter. Kind of funny. It's a human race, but they're advanced and alien, if you will. They live inside Jupiter, and they are very emotional. So there's a lot of emotion around beliefs right now, and I think we want to, have emotion, of course. We want to feel those things, but we have to be open to a bigger calling and what's really innovative and best that's going to open up the doors in our life. And those relationships with like-minded people are so important right now, and people that are in an individuated value system and really know their worth and aren't going to waver to go in and just do something else and give up their values for whatever the media is trying to tell them they have to. Mars at 24 degrees is coming off. The sun's coming off that sextile. It's separating from the sun, but there's still a great time to act. There's great Martian energy to progress forward in our lives with new facts, new truth that comes in daily and comes in fast. And the ability to pivot right now is everything as we grow and as we find this self-worth and self-value and this stability within ourselves. And that Mars is really getting close. It's going to come to 25 degrees by the end of the day and really be applying to that trine with Jupiter. This is where being able to switch things up, being able to change your mind, being able to listen and look for facts or investigate truth on your own and be able to change up beliefs for something that makes more sense, or something that, especially with Aquarius and Gemini, these air signs, if you can change your mind to innovate and grow for something better, or expand your beliefs on something without getting too tied to the emotion behind the belief that maybe you carried before, this is a big boost of energy. So there's a heavy energy that wants you to expand on your frequency, expand on your beliefs, and expand on your path and what you want to define. And I think that there's a lot of understanding, especially with Mercury coming into this third decan of Aries. This is really understanding what your ego wants to be known for. So people are making big upgrades right now and moving in a direction that they feel is truly right for themselves, and ultimately what is right for the collective. I would say too, with this Sun, Jupiter, and with Aquarius really, having that energy over the people. This is about finding the right people that do want to expand and find empowerment. This is a great time for courage and to slow down, to see the beauty that is in our world and enjoy it, and live the life that really empowers you the most. And man, it's a great chart. Lots of powerful energy. There is just the moon with a quick square to Jupiter today that could have us questioning our beliefs and questioning our values. But ultimately, it's trying to open the door and show us something bigger. And I think there's a lot of empowerment when we really find what we want to be stable in, and when we really find the confidence and the courage today to go in a direction that is expanding our world and not restricting us. Because it's a time of expansion with Jupiter sextile the sun, especially at a spiritual degree. Like, there's a major spiritual expansion that's taking place for this collective, and it's truly unique to the individual right now. And you just want to be around people that are on a similar frequency. It'll help so much, because there's a lot of there's wide gaps out there when it comes to beliefs, politics, you name it. The gaps are extremely wide right now, and I don't think they're going to close anytime soon. I think, when everybody talks about the 3D, 5D split, I mean, we're in that It's as wide as it's ever been, and whatever you want to consider 3D or 5D, I consider 5D myself to be much more of an inner standing of your independence and who you are, and doing what's right for yourself, doing what's best for others as well, but also to have the courage to not only just be yourself, but to live a life that you're going to enjoy, and to not just give up your rights too. So there's something that takes courage right now in our society to really do that, and to go against what is coming through a black screen that everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, that's a bad choice of words, but that many people are tuning into and letting dictate a reality that they live, when the best reality they could live is within them right now. And I do pray that everybody finds that empowerment. This is as good as the astrology gets. There are not many times that are better than sort of a feeling that we get today in this chart. So I hope that you use it to really find out what you do love, what you don't, and all the confidence and security within yourself to push forward in a direction that ultimately vibes with your soul. Card for the day is the King of Swords reversed. I don't think we have to have everything figured out to sit on the throne in our life. We just have to be in a place of at least understanding our own worth. We don't have to have every single fact figured out. It's impossible right now. Facts are all over the place. The greatest fact is just within yourself, within your own knowing, and doing the research to go deeper into things that are being brought up through a television. And also, when you Google these things, you can't just say that fact checkers said this was false. You still have to go and do your own research. You can't just stop there. That's just a stop sign trying to keep you from going deeper. You notice that it's only for one side of the line, that there's fact checking. There's no fact checking for anything that the TV would say. Just saying. I don't think we have to have it all figured out right now, but we do want to have our sovereignty and security. Why'd we get that queen or that King of Swords reverse? We got the Queen of Coins in reverse. So it's just not the day to not know your value. And I think we really want to turn that Queen of Cups upright, because if we're trying to maybe have all the facts figured out or have everything just completely understood right now, we're probably going to be in a place of not feeling worthy or feeling like we're lacking some information, when that's really not the case. And the astrology proves that. And what's the overall for this? The Eight of Coins upright. We are working to master our reality right now, and we do that by being strong within ourselves. And it's not like we have to have everything complete, but let's set the goals, let's set the intention. Coming off this new moon energy, we're still in a place where that moon is only semi-sextile to the sun. We can just barely see the moon. So this is a great time to keep mastering the craft that you want to pursue, to keep going in the direction that your soul feels called to, even if all the facts, all the information aren't quite there yet, or there's some confusion. Today's a great day to at least feel confident and good about where you are currently right now, so that you can progress forward as this year moves on. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful for a year of doing these horoscopes, and I appreciate you all so much for tuning in. I'm sending you all my love and best, and on to the future we go together. Take care, everybody. Peace.